I grew up during the Jim Crow era. My elementary school was segregated. My teachers said that they had to prepare us for the future. They said you can't use Jim Crow as an excuse not to do the right things.
You know, I've known Hillman probably 30 years. We started back in Jackson when we were both in one of the first classes that ever did Leadership Jackson, and has just been an icon here in the Mississippi legislature.
I served in the House for 13 years, but interesting, when I was first employed by the House, you only had one black member out of 174. I saw it grow from being an all-white male club to a more diverse body. We grew from one black member to 54 we have today. We have many women serving in the legislature, in the House and the Senate. So we're more diverse because it's going to take everyone sitting around the table to make policy in this state.
You know, one of the things about Hillman, he's had a tremendous influence here. And over the last 2 terms that I was here as lieutenant governor, he actually has been elected to the Rules Committee. They actually run the Senate. Everything goes through the Rules Committee. So for Senator Frazier to be elected to that shows not only what I think about him, but what everybody else thinks about him.
One of the most memorable moments was adopting the new state flag for the state of Mississippi. The Supreme Court ruled that our state flag was not properly adopted. So we had hearings around the state of Mississippi trying to get input in terms of what the new flag should be like. And some of those hearings were very contentious. They were direct and personal tax act commission members. We
voted to change the flag, and Senator Frazier was just very involved in that decision, and it has proven to be a very good one for the state.
It was good seeing the people come together, young folks, old folks, business people, students. So because of their support, changed the state flag for Mississippi without any violence.
If you go to his office, he has a number of memorabilia there that celebrate African American history and things that he's done over the years. He's someone, I think, here that every senator feels like they could visit with and get his opinion on and value his opinion on it. He will mentor young people. On occasion, he'll mentor me, you know, even though I've been around a little bit.
When I think about being elected to the legislature and who I'm representing, I think about some of my elementary school teachers in Mona Elementary School. I'd like to thank them publicly for what they did over the years. I was elected by a lot of retired school teachers who taught during the Jim Crow era. And I think about them every day. I have to represent them, and I'm here because of their struggles, their hard work. So I like to thank them for what they're doing. And also, I can't forget about my parents. When I first announced for office, we were going through the Easter flood of 1979. My parents' house was destroyed. It was covered with water up to the roofs. They lost everything. But my father told me, don't give up on your dream. He gave me my first contribution. So my father and my mother, they encouraged me to run in spite of what they were going through at the time. And I also thank my wife for her support over the years, because you can't do this alone. You need some support by your side. So she's been a real troop in terms of supporting me and helping me along this journey.